Thank you. Tune in online at www.kyheartmedia.com, or you can go to the Facebook Live. We are Facebook streaming live at MSNAUDDY and at Power 106 FM KY Radio and at Meeting in the Ladies Room KY Radio. What's going on, Louisville, Kentucky? Guys, I have a special guest in the studio with me. I got the man, Mr. Dre.
She actually had the nerve to call me a special guest. So y'all hear me every Saturday. Every Saturday.
You're a special guest on Meeting in the Ladies Room.
Oh,
you don't come here often.
I'm a special guest on Meeting in the Ladies Room. Okay, I'll be a special guest on Meeting in the Ladies Room. Yes.
You don't come here often. On a good old Wednesday night too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I came up here for food and didn't get any, so I guess you came in second place for what was supposed to happen. Shout out to all the independent businesses out there trying to do what you gotta do. I know it's a hard time for you all right now. Everybody who supports those independent businesses, please continue to do so. I came up here specifically with the intent of trying to patronize some of those locations, but they had to shut down for their particular reasonings. Hopefully they will be back up and running soon, and when they are, make sure you make your way to them. Shout out to the ones in particular I was referring to, that being Open Caribbean Kitchen, M&M Barbecue, and Barry's Cheesesteaks. Yes, I was trying to catch one of them, man, but they just, they had to close early, but it's okay. It's a matter of circumstance, but I'm still here for y'all, okay? Still here for y'all. And now I'm in the presence of Candy Brews.
Which you don't drink.
Which I don't drink. I won't be patronizing it, but at least I'll be letting people know it's available. How about that?
Yes, you can let people know.
Okay, Candy Brews are available.
Yes, we're stocked because,
Because after a while, these liquor stores are getting ready to be as empty as the noodle aisles are at Walmart. So with that being the case,
I'm just saying, I'm prepared. I was like, I don't know about this one. I ain't gonna have me stuck with two teenagers and nothing to sip on. Oh no.
Miss Naughty is ready for a liquor apocalypse.
Yo. First of all, I made a post about that the other day. I said, y'all all make fun of me about being a pack rat in my shopping habits because I bulk shop all the time.
Okay.
I said, who's laughing now? And sipped my coffee.
Okay, now, in the midst of you saying that now, once you say that, that means everybody's going to be coming to you and trying to buy stuff out of your house. Like, how many packs of noodles you got?
Ain't nothing for sale.
How many packs of noodles you got? You got a lot?
I got a nice amount.
She's got a nice amount, y'all, so if you need, what flavors you got?
Let me see what we got. We got chicken, miso, we got beef, and we got shrimp. Well, and I know how to make ramen noodles, like the real kind of ramen noodle soup, like the real for this.
Is it ramen or ramen?
It's ramen.
Then why are you saying ramen?
Because I like calling it ramen.
Okay, all right, so never mind. Louisville don't trust her because she don't even know how to say it right. You don't need to go trying to patronize Miss Naughty's shop. It's okay. No, you don't buy the noodles. Just come for the alcohol. I'm pretty sure y'all only 3 days in for the kids being out of school, and y'all are suffering.
Everybody knows me, knows I can cook. Thank you very much, sir.
I've only had your cooking once in 5 years, so I wouldn't actually.
That's your fault, because I've offered to feed you many a times, and you be like, "No, I'm good."
You don't bring it down here. You don't bring it down to where I'm at. Where I'm at. Just
okay. I was gonna say I have to bring it to you.
Yeah, come on down. I'll pay for delivery. Come on down.
I'm gonna cook and deliver it.
I'll pay for delivery. Isn't it? Yeah, come on now. I'm volunteering to pay for delivery. That's okay. Shout out to all the people who are doing that, cooking at the house and making at-home deliveries, okay? Because, like I just mentioned, some of these businesses are closing down. So if you got an at-home kitchen of some sort.
We are not advocating anybody doing anything illegal, but what he said.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We wouldn't have a seafood lady if it wasn't for that.
But she...
So look, if you're at home selling plates, if you are at home selling plates, hey, post your information in the comments or post them on my page so we can know what's going on. So just in case one of these businesses are shut down, we'll still be able to inbox you and patronize your services. Right?
Hey, I'm out for the hustle, y'all. Yeah. Don't be getting in trouble, though. I'm not advocating anybody to be in trouble.
Hey, man, you got to make money anyway. Look, they didn't start shutting down nail salons.
Hey, did you hear about them fines, though? It's a $10,000 fine.
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
Yo, I'm just saying, I'm not advocating nobody doing nothing illegal.
I mean, but at the same time, y'all got kitchens and y'all got living rooms. It's time to make that thing pop, okay? Take the hair dryer, put it over there beside the little remember those lamps that people have that hang over the sofa that's got like 5 lights
Oh,
over it.
wow.
Yeah, move that thing out the way and put something in there worth its place, okay? Put a hairdryer over there. Keep your business going. If you're a massage therapist, put the chair over there, okay? Make your living room.
Advocating for everything.
I'm trying to make sure these people remain paid. I'm trying
and
to make
I
sure
get
they
that, but you got to
money.
be careful nowadays, especially when you license.
Yeah.
They can snatch your license for life.
They can, but at the same time, you just have to know how to advertise it. Look, don't go and speak up or shut up like, hey, who need massages? Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, because Officer such and such is probably in there like, oh, word? Send me the address one more time. And
I'm just saying, like, y'all just be careful out here in these streets.
y'all
Keep
just
grinding, keep hustling.
maintain your client base. Don't be. This isn't the time to try to get new clients. Maintain the ones that you can trust. Maintain the ones that ain't gonna run their mouth talking about, oh girl, such and being double deuce. Talking about, oh girl, such and such. I've been passing around business cards, and it just go wrong for you. So we hope that you are able to maintain your business some shape, form, or fashion.
Absolutely, y'all. So tonight's show, we actually are really gonna talk about that. So definitely jump on the live, give us your comments, because we are definitely wanting to talk to you guys. Hear how it's affecting people, suggestions, anything, news, updates, anything anyone has. Definitely get on the live. Once again, it is on at Miss Nauddy, MSNAUDDY, at Power 106 FM KY Radio, and at Meeting in the Ladies Room KY Radio. You can hop on any of those pages to see the live right now, and comment. We are going to read comments live. If you want to call in-house on the studio phone, it is 502-603-3041. That is 502-603-3041. We'll be taking calls for a little while. I ain't promising I'm taking everybody's calls, but we will take some calls. We are looking for comments. So y'all can come on, talk to us, tell us what's going on with y'all, how y'all feeling with everything that's going on, how you're preparing for it, any advice, suggestions, anything you guys have for anyone. Definitely tell us.
Yeah, let us know how much your bond was after you got finished fighting in Walmart for the noodles or whatever it is, or the toilet paper that you were in Walmart fighting for. Can I tell y'all a story? This is what happened to me yesterday. It wasn't for Walmart noodles. It wasn't for paper towels. It wasn't for toilet paper. So there were two ladies of a much lighter complexion in the freezer aisle, and they were arguing. One lady had the cart blocked in front of the French fries. I don't care what kind of French fries I get as long as I get some damn French fries. I like my French fries. Don't stand between me and my French fries. And there was one bag of crinkle cut Ore-Ida fries. Is it Ore-Ida? Is that the brand?
And yet you're talking about me pronouncing
Look,
something.
man, look, as long as it tastes good. So still, they had the cart blocking the door of this thing, and they were arguing back and forth to the point where they were pushing each other. So now, as you know, with these doors like they are, I just opened up the door beside it, slid behind them, and grabbed the bag and put it in my cart. And they both turned around and looked at me like they were getting ready to claw my eyes out. And I looked back at them like, I weigh more than both of y'all put together. I'm down for that action. Let's do this.
Oh,
and
over some French fries.
Look, man, the last bag of French fries. So it was definitely worth it. Down? Okay, push this down. All right. Well, can't push it down, break it.
No, I don't want you to break it.
Okay, there you go. So yes, I think I made some people upset yesterday, but that's okay. My freezer has French fries in it now. So if you all have any of those type of stories, those survival stories, those war stories from out of Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, wherever it is that you're shopping, let us know. I'd be interested in seeing who else had to show their blackness for some groceries. Have you had to do that yet?
No, actually not.
No? You went shopping early enough?
Well, as I said, I'm kind of a pack rat, and I like bulk shopping.
So you already had 50 rolls of toilet paper in your
No,
house?
I did not have 50 rolls.
No?
But okay. I had a nice amount already. I mainly was looking for stuff to put up here for the station and the crew.
Okay.
And just tighten up on some perishable type stuff. So a lot of the stuff that some people were shopping for wasn't what I was shopping for.
Okay.
Now Lysol, I hope whoever got a stock in Lysol,
That might be the only stock going up.
Yo, I hope they all get a nice little check. Because Lysol and Clorox, that whole little company, they made a nice little penny the last couple weeks. I know they all, them dividend checks going to be nice.
It's a shame that it took this in order for people to actually realize that such a thing existed.
And to use it.
Use it. But, you know, better late than never. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the world of cleanliness. You know, that's welcome. We appreciate you now being clean. And maybe they only jumped in because they saw everybody else doing it. But whatever reason it is for you joining the world of cleanliness, we appreciate you. And washing your hands. Oh, y'all washing your hands now.
First of all, I'm a little confused to how it's still hand soap and stuff. There's still soap and like that type of stuff and vitamins still in the stores.
Because there was so much of a surplus of it beforehand because people wasn't buying it. You know, especially when some of these females decide they don't need like a full bath. They just need like what they do in the sink. And that's how they live. So now there's a full surplus of all this soap that's been probably sitting in the back stock rooms for years. Like expired soap. Now they're probably bringing it out like, people actually buying it now?
Okay,
like they're taking real showers.
Real quick disclaimers, I am not responsible for nothing that Dre says. Dre the Geminis came out, y'all.
I'm not saying anything wrong.
I'm not responsible.
You would think that, you know, they would have been using it beforehand, but they feel like just because they wash their clothes are going to be enough to be what smells good, and their body might not have to smell as good as the clothes.
All right, so we got a couple comments here. So shout outs to Chris Day. What's up, my man out of Lexington? He said, "Man, I miss work." Hey, Miss Ash Stone. She said, "Hey, y'all." Let's see who else is on there. Hey, everybody joining in. Hey, so Twin, good morning. So Twin, she is over in Valley right now, so it's morning time over there, where it's nighttime here. But she's gonna be making her way back home. What's up, Miss Rachel? Bree, what's up, boo? They finally washing their hands, but are they washing their legs yet? Sweet baby G.
This is the truth, all right? Because some of you females haven't shaved all winter.
Oh, Lord.
Their leg hairs out there smell like a gymnasium. You got to do that, too. You got to take care of all of it. It's not just a one-part package.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that Caress soap it's called body wash, not body parts wash. It's whole body. Use it for your whole body.
So, first of all, sir, let's talk about men and they sweaty you-know-whats.
Yeah, we're just
got some dust bums, so you're not gonna come over here bashing women on meeting in the ladies' room.
No, I'm gonna say that because dudes are just
saying.
But
let's talk about everybody. If you a dirt bum, you a dirt bum, and if this is what it took for you to want to decide to start washing your butt, and here's my thing, this toilet paper thing.
Yes.
Okay, I did not know or understand before this that pretty much 90% of all our toilet paper comes from China. So that is why a lot of people say they're panicking and buying because China closed off and they thought manufacturing, I guess, of toilet paper was going to shut down, even though that has not happened, apparently.
So they're scared that their ass cheeks is going to catch the coronavirus?
I could have swore there was such a thing as called a wash rag, so I'm confused.
For some people,
there's wipes, flushable ones, baby wipes. Like there's different things you could do to wipe your butt. So the whole fighting. I was a little astounded at that part.
I know for a fact, just because of some of the sadness I've had to endure while I've been back and forth to Louisville, Kentucky, coronavirus would probably number 3 on the worst things that some of these ladies' ass cheeks have probably encountered.
Language is not after 9, and you talk about me.
Ass is an okay word. It's in the Bible. So that being the case, it's okay.
He's taking all these fines.
No, it's we understand your reason for concern, but you know it's a necessary evil at this point. You gotta use it. It's gotta come with it. And like you said, if not toilet paper, then wipes. I agree with you.
I'm just saying.
I use both.
My thing is, if you have access to a washer and dryer, and you have rags and soap in your house, just saying.
But this is stuff that should have been used ahead of time.
But okay, so for example, I was in a family diner. I'm not going to disclose the location.
Okay.
But kudos to the employees that were there for standing up for their store and other people. There were people coming in buying like 10 big packs, like the big packs.
Okay.
They would take them out, come back in, and then we're buying 10 more. Now, this store just happened to have a nice amount, but it was just the point of all these people are saying toilet paper's out everywhere. What do you need 20 big packs of toilet paper for? Like, what are y'all doing with this stuff?
They're selling it at the flea market on 7th Street.
Or they trying to get on Amazon, eBay, which I found out that they had to shut down these sellers on certain stuff because, like that dude that they said did a freaking news report talking about he had over 17,000 bottles of hand sanitizer that he went between Kentucky and Tennessee with a U-Haul truck with his brother and bought up everything, and then was trying to sell them for $20 a bottle. He went to every dollar store.
That's the commitment.
So guess what happened? Now they done shut down his account, and the authorities tracked him down and showed it to his house and took it all.
Oof. That's harsh.
I'm just saying, like,
I mean, I admire your commitment, but the price
there's a
gouging
law
aspect
against
of it
price.
was-
Yeah, there's a law now
Yeah,
against
definitely.
price gouging. So I'm just like, what makes people think they're exempt? And then you're gonna do it online where you can be tracked. You're
Well,
gonna do a news report with your picture showing the garage full of boxes.
some
I'm just
people
saying.
don't think it's going that they're going to get caught up in those kind of situations. They think it's just going to be nobody's going to pay no mind. They're just going to pay $20 a bottle for hand sanitizer like it's normal.
You can make y'all want the recipe? I can give y'all the recipe for making hand sanitizer.
No, because then you're going to influence those people to try to make it and sell it the same way. No, let them find out themselves. Look,
I'm just saying, like,
it's like
okay, so real talk.
we ain't giving out no recipes on this show. No,
Okay.
We don't want you. Look, did you ever see the other thing that's going on? The fact that they're not accepting new prisoners right now?
Oh, I heard they're letting prisoners out.
Yes. So we're not giving out no recipes. We don't want to hear about you and your baking soda stories. No, I don't want to know about how much it costs and how you let it dry on the napkin. We don't want none of these We don't want none of these recipes. So don't you give out no recipes.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Okay. All I'm gonna say is, what did people do before the boom of manufacturing? Back in the 1800s and stuff, how do y'all think people got along? You didn't have stores that had surpluses of everything.
Well, there wasn't that many people back then either.
But the point being is, if we for real have a complete shutdown of the entire economic retail system, what are y'all gonna do? You're gonna have to go back to the basics.
You're gonna have to go back to the basics. Yeah.
I'm just saying, people are gonna have to go back to having gardens, farming.
I see that happening, and then by about May of 2021, they're going to have to open up about 14 to 20 new daycares in every city. Look, y'all already at it. You know it. There's no sports for us. There's no work for y'all. They're just making a whole new
Baby boom.
Yeah, they're going to be called coronials. So that being the case, you might as well just go ahead and get prepared for that. That's what's going to happen.
Really?
So there is going to be a new economic boom. It's going to be by Pampers. Pampers is going to be the country, the actual company that rules the world. Pampers.
Wow.
Yes.
Not even Huggies, but Pampers.
Pampers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Whoever makes them, that's going to be the number one industry, because you can't make anything else except kids at this point.
I'm glad I can't do that.
I'm trying to get the shot. Make sure I can't either.
Yo, I'm not fooling around with nobody. I'm good, no thanks. Mine are driving me crazy, and they half grown.
Okay, now how is that going with the homeschooling thing?
You know what? I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Because my kids' school already utilizes the backpack, Google Chrome, study ladder, and all of that stuff. That's not been really an issue.
Okay.
It's my daughter thinks she can sleep into 12 parts and then wants to be up all day and night, and she's still doing her work. But then at 2 o'clock in the morning, you hearing dishes clinking because she's washing dishes finally at 2 in the morning. Girl,
Okay.
I will choke you. Go to sleep. I still got to get up in the morning. I'm just saying.
That way. She doesn't see it that way.
Or she wants to come. What you doing? I'm trying to go to sleep. What you mean? What am I doing?
Those are like the people who don't work during the day and they text you, "Hey, what you doing today?" I hate those text messages. I do. I get them while I'm at my job. Like, what am I doing? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'm at work.
I'm getting ready to send an email. What are you getting ready to do?
I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing. And then my son,
Uh-oh.
Not an issue with the work, but it's an issue with the chores.
It's the chores, okay.
Yes,
that's
the
a good
chores.
thing.
Like, hey, go ahead and take care of XYZ. So, for example, I told him to clean out a specific refrigerator like weeks ago, and found out he only half did it.
So was the other half still in there left stinking?
It was in Tupperware, luckily, sealed.
Sealed.
So, but all the Tupperware had to be thrown away.
Oh, I believe it. The
And
Tupperware's getting ready to start growing together.
Like, I found out there were Jell-O shots from a show of mine from way back last year.
You talking about before Bill Cosby got locked up? His Jell-O? Oh man, okay.
Jell-O shots that somebody was gonna die if they got a hold of them. Type of Jell-O shots.
And that's been fermenting for months.
Since last summer.
So that's like 400 proof.
Since last summer. If you don't throw them things away.
But did you know they were in there?
No. Because I don't ever go in that refrigerator. That's like the extra refrigerator where all the excess juice and stuff goes in. I don't go down in there in that one. They do.
Oh boy. So okay. You didn't say that live on there because now people are knowing you got that much. You got a whole other refrigerator full of food.
It's not food. It's juice
and supplies that people are going to be hitting you up about. So tell me about
I have a whole human vacuum that lives with me. That's a 16-year-old boy who has a bottomless pit and will leave everybody nothing. I'm just saying.
Okay.
So I have to shop certain ways. I'm just saying. And then I got one kid with OCD who don't eat or drink certain stuff. So, I mean, I have to shop a certain way, y'all. I'm just saying.
Okay.
But I don't go in there because...
So why did he stop? Well, you said he half did it. Like, where did the disconnect?
Apparently, his phone and a TV or a PlayStation. I don't know. You would have to... I've tried to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out why this is still an issue. So, I need some feedback. So, ladies with boys... Do they easily get distracted? Like they can't complete a chore? Like they don't complete tasks that you give them? Like, what is the problem? I don't understand it. Because if I throat punch them, then I'm going to prison.
Okay. As a male that was raised by a single mother, I will admit that sometimes certain scenarios will distract us. Like if it's a text that comes in from a particular young lady, like
okay, we're on the cusp of that problem.
Yeah, that will.
But before now, that wasn't the problem.
Okay, so if that's the case, if a particular scene has just been shot and then uploaded, then that will then distract me from
that's
what
a possibility.
Yeah, like, oh, she just shot a new one? It just got uploaded? Yeah.
Well, see, but then he's into, like, all that TV, the different TV stuff and games and his phone. He's constantly watching somebody's TV show or something.
Okay, so in situations like that, that's when it's time for punishment. It's time to start... putting some of that stuff away. Uh-oh.
All right, we got a comment. What's up, sis? So, Shauna Nation, that's my big little sis. If you know her, you know why I say that.
Okay.
She said, not at all know about your crazy shopping and storage of things. Laughing my A off. She's actually lived with me.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And she unfortunately has been witness to me being medicated and shopping.
Medicated and shopping?
Yeah, you know I can't take meds. So, yeah.
That sounds like some high Saturday night activity.
Let's just say I woke up and cussed everybody out because I thought it was their fault.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need to take those meds anymore.
Ever again.
Okay. All right. As long as that's
understood. And apparently I was by myself and drove myself. That's the bad part about it. And don't even remember doing it.
Oh, no, you don't need to take
woke up to bags surrounded me and a long receipt is all I'm going to say.
Now, was the stuff that you bought, was any of it worth it?
Depends on who you ask.
Oh, good night. Okay. All right.
So you remember in the throes of my Reese Cup addiction?
Okay.
That was part of it. And then lots of laundry pods. And then a bunch of little clearance makeup items, apparently that were for my daughter. Because they were all little princess theme type stuff.
Were you talking to her at the time that you were doing this?
Not at all. 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
2 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Left the ER and apparently decided I was going to go fill my own prescription at a Walgreens. It was 24 hours and shopped, apparently.
So you filled your prescription and a cart at 1 o'clock in the morning
Let's just say I spent about $60
on just unnecessary things.
I had about
Walgreens, $60 only get you 3 things.
Matter of fact, Sean, she probably remembers. I don't even remember how many bags of laundry pods it was, but they apparently were on sale.
In Walgreens, it was probably 3.
No, I think there was less
expensive.
than. I was gonna say it was probably less than that, and then I had like 20 packs of Reese cups, yo. That part I remember because I was like, why? What? I know I'm like have an addiction to these things, but 20, that's a little extreme.
For you,
that was extreme.
For you, that's a Tuesday.
No, the heck it's not.
Yeah, that's a norm for you. I know that's not as bad. I was expecting 3.
Not the 2-pack. Not the 2 packs. I bought 20 packs of Reese cups. I've never bought 20 packs of Reese cups before.
Well, now at that point in time, you really shouldn't have to anymore. I think you probably.
I needed stock in the Reese cup company.
Okay, all right. Well,
I'm just
over
saying.
that now. Do you still do you still eat Reese cups like that?
I never ate them like that before.
Oh,
that's the issue. Like I like them, but I never just went to a store and bought like 20 packs just on some randomness. That was some real just left field type stuff.
I can't think of anything I've ever bought like that.
I can't. No. I've never bought not Reese cups. But I'm saying it literally was laundry pods, Reese cups, and then it was like a small bag with just like little different little like lip glosses and compacts, like, and it was all Disney themed stuff, but it was all apparently on sale. So I guess I found the little clearance out and lost it, and just bought a bunch of little stuff.
But it showed that you were
thinking about your dog. But the big bulk of stuff was the laundry pods,
which is helpful, and
the Reese cups. Not helpful.
I mean, the Reese cups you could have given away at like a party or something. You know, you get a shot of Candy Brews, and then got a free Reese cup along with it or something.
I was selling Candy Brews at that time. I didn't have as many flavors at that time. This was some years ago.
Okay.
This was a while ago.
So it was a marketing technique. You were thinking.
This was like 2012 2014. I want to say is when this happened. It was a little strange.
Okay.
Might have been 2015. I don't know. But I woke up and surrounded by Walgreens bags. Like, I don't know who does that.
So no more medication.
No more medication and shopping. So yeah, officially I've been banned from shopping and being medicated.
Okay. So how long are the kids in Louisville out of school, y'all?
So far to April, well, to the end of their spring break, which they're supposed to go back to school April 6th, but they have not officially said whether they're going to follow the governor and them's recommendation for the 8-week thing.
Okay.
Because then that means they won't go back to school till May 11th.
Ooh. Listen, isn't that about when they graduate?
Honey, I heard that the dang old graduation's done,
got canceled?
Got canceled. Proms has been canceled. And trust me, my daughter's mad because she got $100-something dress that she's looking at me like, what am I supposed to do with this?
So they canceled?
They can't, as far as I know, most of proms have been canceled, and I think they're working on trying to reschedule. But I think the biggest issue is trying to figure out if they're even going to go back to school for the year. Because in a press conference, they did say Friday might have been their last day.
That's crazy.
Yep. And I know other states have officially said no more school. And then there's some states that are just going straight to online or homeschool learning or whatever that they can do in their areas. So Jefferson County has not officially decided what they're going to do beyond spring break, which gives them a total of 3 weeks out of school.
Okay, so week 1, you've got you're 3 days into week 1.
Yo, I see people going through it in 3 days. I saw somebody said teachers need $1 billion for salary because they need raises.
But again, this is one of those scenarios where if the teachers may not have gotten the recognition they deserve.
Baby, they about to get it now. I promise you, I don't think parents are going to give them no problems no more with some of these babies because it look like some of these babies is driving parents crazy already.
3 days in.
Yo, I've seen multiple posts where people are saying these kids act like they don't got school stomachs. They constantly asking for snacks. They done halfway ate through the quarantine supply. Or they constantly just talking to them, following them around. Like, yo, I'm just saying, I'm just telling you what I've read on Facebook. I've just been seeing, and I'm like, yeah, they driving parents crazy already, apparently. Some people said they ain't gonna make it.
and they've got 2.5 more weeks at least to go. I mean, so tell me about how the school session is supposed to go. Like, do they log in? Do they just have a particular amount of assignments they're supposed to do?
Well,
Are the teachers like live, or how's that
no,
going?
so what they did was, for those who got internet access, they had the teachers put on the Google Chrome and Backpack, which is what JCPS has been moving to, is all the kids working through Chrome, the Google Chrome Classroom and Backpack.
Okay.
Assignments that they can optionally pick. So they want them to do so many off of that to kind of stay on task. Because right now they're counted as snow days. They haven't excused these days yet. Now, if they excuse these days, the kids won't have to make them up. But if they don't, they gotta make them up, which means school won't be out to June 11th, as of right now. So for the kids who don't have access to internet or a way to get online, they gave them hard copy, like actual worksheets and things of that nature, to last them the 2-week period. And they're saying that if this goes beyond spring break, because the kids would have been going to spring break at the end of the month into April, after that point, they're going to hand out more work and put more stuff up there.
Well, I did see a couple of advertisements for people with Spectrum and with Comcast that they're offering
the free
60 days of free internet.
Yes.
You know, so that might be able to help and accommodate.
Yeah, and I know that we've been sharing a lot of the posts on Power 106 page for a lot of the resources and stuff. So anybody needing resources, definitely go follow Power 106 FMKY Radio. We have, as we see stuff getting posted, we have been sharing that information for resources, and we'll continue to do so. So definitely, if you need internet, definitely look into that, because I think they say they're giving them 90 days total, up to 90 days total on that, along with some of the bill companies have been saying that they're deferring payments. They're not wiping payments away, they're just deferring payments and shutoffs at this time. And then I know some of the schools are trying to see how they can, how many like Chromebooks and things of that nature that they can round up to give to families who need them.
Chromebooks, which ones to buy one get 3 free at this point? So yeah, okay, I see what you're saying though.
Well, they have so many available in the schools, so it's kind of one of those things that they're just trying to figure out. But I did see this. So if your child has a PlayStation or Xbox, it has online capabilities. So if you get the internet access, you can use that game system to get to those websites. Study Ladder, I know, is one that they said, abcmouse.com, I think. Don't quote me on that. I think it's abcmouse.com is another learning resource y'all can use also. She said, yeah, I rated the clearance slam. But yeah, so there's resources that are being put out there, but as of right now, unfortunately, the class of 2020 are like literally possibly not going to even get any of their senior activities that they've probably been looking forward to for 12 years.
Correct.
They're not going to get to walk across the stage. I heard some colleges are doing virtual graduations.
Well, they did that anyway, like Southern New Hampshire University and things like that. They do those virtual, so now everybody else has to adapt and catch on to the wave.
That sucks, though.
Like you stand in front of the computer and throw your hat up in the air.
That has to suck. But what about the people who already pay for stuff? So, like, for example, I saw a post. It's actually trending right now.
Okay.
Where a mother and her daughter had been paying, I guess, for the girls' prom makeup or something. And because the date got canceled, they had hit the makeup artist up and asked for a refund or for, you know, the deposit or the money to be forwarded to, like, maybe her graduation or something. And the artist was really nasty and basically told them no refund, and you would have to pay an additional deposit for a future date.
Ooh.
So a lot of people have been sharing this screenshot and talking about it and saying, is this how we're treating people at this time? Which, I'm gonna be honest, as a retired hairstylist and makeup artist, I think it's wrong as all get out, because these kids work hard for their little money.
Agreed.
Parents work hard to help their children with some of these extra special activities. And for them to get their activities and things snatched from them out of their control.
Out of their control completely.
I'm like, what is it gonna hurt you to forward that money to another date?
Agreed.
Because you're not gonna be doing nobody's makeup currently right now.
Right. And this is
with
the
all
time
this
to
shut
start
down.
losing clients. You being ugly.
Or being nasty.
Yeah.
So now this thing done went viral, and I'm just like, wow. So one of the things that I posted today was about being intentional and shopping with a small business today, which I purposely today shopped with all small businesses today.
Which is the reason I came to Louisville, was to shop with small businesses that just happen to have plates.
A little too late. You should have been here early, sir. Should have been here early. And so some of the ones that I went to, I asked them, some of the, things, thoughts and things that were going on for them. And a lot of them, their biggest thing was with them being told that they have to mandatorily shut down. Some of them didn't know for how long. Some people were saying that shut down for salons and things of that nature was only 2 weeks. I don't know how true it is, but some people say they believe it's only for 2 weeks. A lot of these people, that's their livelihood. Like, they have no other job. They work strictly for themselves. So they're definitely going to feel an impact. And a lot of places are not, if you have booth rent or building lease and stuff, you still have to pay that.
Correct.
Some people have employees and they're still trying to figure out how they're going to take care of their employees. So a lot of hardship is definitely happening and going down right now with this thing. So I definitely want to encourage people, if you know some small businesses that have online businesses, still try to shop with them when you can. I know everybody's pockets is going to be tight. Everybody's going to be trying to watch their budget and their spending. But if there's a small business that sells, like you were saying, plates or dinner, instead of going sometimes to some places that could probably spare that sale, shop with somebody small.
Right.
When you can. Versus going and buying Jergens or Dove, soaps, lotions. Shop with someone who sells soaps and lotions.
As a single man, I cannot agree with that statement. I'm going to continue to buy Jergens for the necessity that I need it for.
You can buy other stuff for that, sir.
I don't need my stuff breaking out just due to the fact that I tried to buy black and
it didn't work out really great.
Just because I needed to spend some time with myself for the quarantine. I'll try y'all after this is all said and done. I promise I got y'all afterwards. But right now I gotta go with what works. I'm sorry. So shout out to y'all. I'll get with y'all at another time, but I need to make sure that what I have gets results and I don't end up looking like it's Braille afterwards. So no, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate that. So what do y'all think about Derby being pushed to Labor Day weekend?
That's crazy, like, to even think about it being in September.
Labor Day weekend.
Like, but all the other stuff that's gonna be going. Okay, on any other normal circumstance, September, Labor Day weekend is usually like a hot weekend of events and things all around. Big travel weekend.
It's the unofficial last weekend of the summer.
And we're going to have Derby on.
Derby, yes.
So let's roll it back. So we got Thunder over Louisville happening in August now.
Mm-hmm.
You got the State Fair in the same, week of Thunder.
Plus, kids will be going back to school at that same time frame. For the first time, possibly in months.
Possibly. And then you're going to have Labor Day weekend, World Fest.
For my people in Lexington, the Roots and Heritage Festival is the weekend after that. And then the weekend after that is the Latin Heritage Festival.
And then, isn't there something... There's something else. It's another festival, but I want to say headed south.
It's a lot.
That's a lot happening between the middle of August to the first 2 weekends of September.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be, I think, crazy. But my question would be, okay, so with this being a whole worldwide thing, every state is now affected because West Virginia just got their first case.
Right.
Are people really going to travel during that time? Like, especially the
September?
celebrity in September, because the reason why I'm saying is a lot of people already had their events mapped out, bookings, venues. So they were talking about them having to cancel Meg Thee Stallion and T.I. They can't find a venue for that week that can hold that crowd, because apparently there's something already else booked at that location. So it's kind of like, are the celebrities going to come here in September for that? Like, is it going to be the same? Are we going to see the same economic boom we normally see every year that the city counts on? Like, is it going to be the same?
Considering the festivity, what Derby is, the tradition, for some people it's the nostalgia. I believe you're still going to get some of it. Some of those celebrities that would normally come and usually know every May where they're going to be, they may not come, but we sometimes don't depend on those celebrities to be whatever it is. They're still going to go. Look, we know that y'all, shout out to AFM Threads, we know y'all going to buy them out to go to Griff's. We know that the trifecta is still possibly going to happen. All those parties are still going to happen whether celebrities are there or not.
The Grandstand Gala.
All those
Barnstable?
Don't get me lying, I have no idea.
I think it's the Barnstable.
All y'all fancy parties that y'all go to, y'all are still going. Y'all still going to patronize all the locations that you patronize and to be able to buy the things that you need to buy for all the little shiny tuxedo jackets and things like that. The guys are still going to go buy all those shiny shoes and things. And those makeup artists are, they're going to get their business to be able to do what they need to do for the
hairstylists, nails. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. But I mean, everybody makes money for that event, but it's normally in May. So now the question is, because it is coming on the heels of going back to school, State Fair, Labor Day weekend, which most people probably have already put in plans to travel, possibly bought airplane tickets, possibly rented their rooms, whatever. Like, is it going to be the same?
It's not going to be the same, but it's not going to be a terrible drop off. It's not going to be so bad that it just kills the entire Derby experience. It's going to be a little different. I don't know, for as bad as they might be trying to make some of the things up for in regards to money, they might allow cruising again that year.
Somebody said that. I was like,
Just because it'll reinvigorate some of the business on Broadway. I don't know. I can't cross it out as a possibility. The mayor might say, you know what, hey man, let them do what they got to do down there. We got to make this feel as much as Derby-ish as we can possibly make it at this point.
Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in at this point. I want to let those new who are tuning in, you're listening to Meeting the Ladies from KY Radio here on Power 106.3 FM KY Radio. We are live streaming via Facebook at Miss Naughty, MSNAUDDY, and at Power 106 FM KY Radio, and at Meeting in the Ladies Room KY Radio. You can also tune in at www.kyheartmedia.com 24/7 and all streaming platforms. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are talking about COVID-19, the city shutdown, event cancellations, school cancellations, business cancellations, and more. So for those who are tuning in on the live, please jump in the comments. Give us your thoughts, your feelings, anything you would like us to talk about. We're going to be here till at least 9:30, y'all. Talking about this. I've got Dre from Speak on the Radio Saturday mornings, 11 a.m. I always want him to be on at 10.
Don't put me up here earlier than I got.
I be wanting him to do 10 a.m., y'all, but he won't do it for me. He's at 11 a.m., y'all, on Saturdays. I feel like he should be a 2-hour show. I just feel like he should. Like, I shouldn't be the only 2-hour show. I'm just speaking that into existence. We're just going to say that. Eventually, one day, I'm going to convince him that he's going to do it.
A 2-hour show? I don't think anybody wants to hear me for 2 hours.
I think you should.
I don't know if I can pull
You're
that
the
off.
flagship, sir.
Oh, man. So that with it being the flagship, we need to probably just keep it the way that people know it and make it exclusive in that aspect of it. That 1 hour. If you miss that hour, if you don't get in on that hour, you're just going to wait till next time. I'm going to try to keep it that way. Even these faces might have something else to do with it, but that's what we're going to try to keep it as right now. So, we talked about Derby. We talked about the different economic things that are happening. How do you think this is weighing on relationships?
Yo, you just already said people need to get birth control and stuff. I'm going to need y'all to, be prepared. Fellas, if she start cooking grits, run, hide.
No, the funny thing is, you say if she starts cooking grits, Some of these fellas will find out that the girls can't cook at all. So
you should have done that when you got with her. How do you get in a whole relationship and be living with somebody that don't know they can't cook?
He didn't know that. He just knew she could twerk real good. That's all.
How do you be in a relationship and don't know if somebody can cook or not?
Because
she burning water and you didn't know that?
No, because she's gonna twerk after 11 p.m. and whether it be with clothes or without. So that's the part that mattered to him. He didn't realize she was gonna make macaroni and cheese with little Velveeta strips. He didn't know that. He just knew that she could do it on the D. So that being the case, now he's finding out some things that he may not have known. Plus, she was real mean on the takeout menu. So now,
you know
she's
what? So I'm gonna pause for the cause and shout out this week's sponsors because I just,
hey man,
I cannot
shout
right
out
now.
To you fellas, man. I'm sorry for y'all.
I cannot that y'all telling me as men that y'all telling me that you will get in a whole relationship, cohabitate with somebody, and not know they could cook.
The same way that some of these women get in the whole relationships and didn't realize that this ring was actually on this fella's finger a couple of years previous to that. And,
are you telling on yourself?
No, not at all.
I was just
confused. Put that ring somewhere else.
I was just confused to what was happening here. I thought it was confessional time or something.
We're talking about women who are saying, or the fact that you didn't know she could cook. Well, sometimes you don't know that the man is in a whole other relationship. Look, you get into a relationship not knowing that man is in a whole other relationship.
Okay, so you telling me somebody you hollering? Maybe that's what it is, because I feel like so that's when you basically jump in a relationship and you move in real fast.
Yes.
Because I'm like, how do you be with somebody a long time for a good minute, long enough that you decide you want to cohabitate, and you don't know if they can cook or not?
Yeah, because
I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm just saying, how does that work?
Moving in relationships didn't start off as it being, hey, let's do this. Let's say it's because, hey, are you getting ready to get evicted? Me too. I know someplace that'll rent to us. That's how the relationship starts. And then at that point in time, all she's making is ramen noodles, and that's pretty much about the gist of it. That's how the relationship starts. But now it comes time to season the chicken.
Okay, I'm starting to feel like I need to have sit-down conversations because you've either been through some things or you got people who went through some things, and I'm gonna need us to get them some help.
Do you know how many times I've gotten phone calls from female friends of mine and be like, why am I putting the chicken in the flour? I've never seen anybody do that before. And I had to talk them through. That is what you use to fry the chicken.
But you got female friends?
That's why they're female friends, and that's the reason why I haven't married any of them. So we keep them at a distance. Like, you're pretty to look at. I love you on the filter, but that's probably about as far as we're going to go. So that is a matter of the circumstance. Why are you making these faces? Don't act shocked.
I am shocked because you telling me this is some real life happenings. This is multiple people, not one or two. Multiple people.
You would be surprised how many females on your friend list are so mean with a microwave that they don't know they have to preheat the oven. All they make is fish sticks and French fries. Even the chicken and shrimp fried rice that you get from Walmart, some of them now, you don't even have to actually use a wok or fry them on the stove. Look, 3 minutes, stir it, put it back in the microwave, another 3 minutes. You've got Double Dragon.
Like this needs to be a whole nother show.
Well, you said we're going to be here for another 30, 45 minutes.
I'm not understanding that this is real life happening.
And dudes are just as bad because some of us can't cook either. But in the situation where we're in a relationship... I'm sorry,
but as a female,
you would think so. You would hope so.
You got kids? Are kids involved? Or are we saying there's a possibility no kids involved?
Some of those kids have never seen anything more than golden arches in their entire life.
Yo.
They are raised... Look, they might not know who their real daddy is, but they know who Ron McDonald is. Okay, they know their daddy wears a size 17 and big red shoes. Okay, that's daddy. Okay, and he has plenty of barbecue sauce for you. Okay,
with you.
Hey, this is the truth.
And I know everybody on this live is like, she is making so many faces. My face has went through about 20 different emotions.
But I'm not wrong.
But sweet baby Jesus.
And this is the truth. Or maybe because of the fact that
I need y'all to jump on this comment live. Tell me this is not true, y'all. Tell me that Dre is making this up,
okay,
y'all.
I might be
and I might be old school. I came up under cookers. Like that, you was not growing up and not learning how to cook, comb hair, have a hustle or grind. I'm not understanding.
Nadi, you're also turning a particular age this year.
So
we're
40.
talking about somebody 15 years young. Think about a 25-year-old.
Okay, so you're talking about people in their 20s.
Some of them.
Okay.
And some of them, you know what? I might be fibbing some of it, just a little bit, because they might not just be going to McDonald's. They might be going to Burger King now because they saw the king has a goatee. I understand. Jesus. They probably saw homie with the beard, thought he was cute, and saw the 10. How much is it? Is it 12 chicken nuggets for $1? And they said, why am I going to get 5 for $6 at McDonald's when he's giving away 12 of them? Even though they do taste like the bottom of a mouse for a computer, it's okay.
Lord,
it's food and it's cheap. So yeah, this is what's happening in this generation. Why do you think they keep building more fast food places? Because there are people patronizing these places because they don't want to cook or they don't have time.
Y'all gonna drive me to drink tonight, and I'm trying to be good.
So
I didn't want to drink tonight. I was trying to save my drinking for this weekend.
Oh no, it's a good time to get started. We're in quarantine, so it's a matter of the circumstance. Some of them, I understand, it might be a situation where they don't have time to cook. That's a different situation because they work 2 or 3 jobs. Sometimes all they have the time to do is actually bring food home. But if you do not know how to peel a potato, if you ask some of these females how to peel a potato.
Wait a minute! What?
If you don't know how to peel a potato, if there was, look, Power 106 one day is going to do a potato peeling contest.
Oh my God, I cannot.
And you're going to see females looking like, why's it got the brown stuff on it? And you're going to see some real truth come out. I can guarantee.
So you trying to tell me, I'm about to go here with this. So you telling me there's people out here raising young women that can't even peel potatoes?
Ask me how many
boil water.
Ask me how many potato peelers I've dropped off in my lifetime. At least 4, and I have only gotten one of them back because they thought it was the greatest thing on earth. Can I peel my cucumbers like this too? Sure. Knock yourself out. Yes.
Who are these people you know? Like, I feel like we need to. Yo, I got a whole idea for a reality TV show, y'all.
They are people with clitorises.
Who are these people you know?
They're all over.
I feel like I'm not understanding.
There are people out here like this. I'm sorry to disappoint you and let you know this is happening in Kentucky or parts of the country outside of Kentucky. But yes, there are people who do not know some of these very basic things. They don't understand. They don't know the difference between butter and margarine. They don't know the difference between. Oh well, okay, you're still young. It's okay. They don't know the difference between the red cap on the milk and the blue cap on the milk. The only reason why they might know is because one just happened to still be in the store and one was sold out, so they just had to settle for whatever they could get. Look, I'm getting phone calls now. People are actually calling my phone, so I might be saying something that might be touching nerves, but I'm just speaking nothing but truth.
I have nothing to do with this.
Oh,
yo.
Well, I don't understand why you're so shocked about this.
Because I didn't think that was like a mass-wide real thing. Like, I knew there's some folk that don't cook. I get that. Some people weren't brought up in the kitchen learning to cook as a kid. I get that. But you're telling me that some people didn't even know how to use a dang on potato peeler.
You saw the episode with Martin and Gina whenever she tried to cook the turkey, cut the turkey open and it was still bleeding.
Well, look how she was raised. But some of these people are not raised bougie with money.
Yeah, they're not. So the only thing, they can't afford an actual turkey. So they might not be able to get a turkey to learn how to carve with. So you get turkey-flavored ramen noodles.
Turkeys are cheap.
Okay, they're cheap to
They're
you.
less than $1 a pound.
Okay. It's cheap to you. But sometimes some people don't have, or even if it's cheap, they don't have an hour and a half to baste and make a turkey. That takes too long. them kids are hungry now, and they're getting ready to get more sugar in their system because they stole some candy from school. So now they're getting ready to eat more sugar and be more hyperventilated and more exercised out. And they need food right now. So an hour and a half for turkey and stuffing isn't going to work. What's going to work?
So you're telling me Thanksgiving dinner, you just...
No, that takes time. They know what's coming at that point. But
so what do these people do for, like, holidays and stuff? Sunday dinner, like, nothing?
Shout out to Lucretia Soul Kitchen. Hey man, restaurant life is a real thing to some people. There's more receipts in their purse than actual coupons for some of the stuff that they're buying.
Okay, since he just did a shout out to y'all. Shout outs to Matters of the Heart Natural Products and Essential Oils.
Yes, sir.
Shout outs to Dream Beauty Studios. Shout outs to Candy Brews by Lemon Drop Rolling Bar. Shout outs to a New Physique Body Contouring Studio. We love you guys. We appreciate y'all for being sponsors of Meeting the Ladies from KY Radio. Shout outs to all the people I know that are grown-ups that cook and clean and wash their butts and like got their kids and are not ready to throat punch them. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to throat punch them, but I haven't throat punched them. I appreciate you guys for being in this world.
Some of you might need to throat punch your kids. I think this might be the week that some of them realize the reason why the teacher is always calling home from school. Like, what are you doing in that school? There's always got the teacher calling. Oh, the teacher don't like me. And now they're at home and they see.
Well, I told you, I've been seeing a lot of posts where people saying these teachers deserve raises and they ain't gonna make it. It's only day 3 and they're not gonna make it.
There are teachers who are probably thinking right now, I'm sad that I'm not, able to do what I love to do, but I'm so glad little Jamal is not in my class this week. Woo! That's a vacation to some of these teachers right now.
All right, we got some comments. So, Mr. Jermaine J.D. Davis, Matters of the Heart. Mr. Smellgood said, you can do it, Dre. He's talking about you doing a 2-hour show. Oh, I'm glad someone agrees with me. Shout out to DJ K Mac. Throwback House Party Saturday night, 7 p.m. here on Power 106. She gave us the face. Shauna Nation said, society is sad today. What's up, Key? She said, hey, y'all. Leroy Williams said, damn, I can't even find any ramen noodles. Then he said, Brother Dre is preaching.
Hey, man, that's what I do.
Mr. Jermaine said, they took home ec out of school, plus Big Mama is age 40 rather than 70.
Tell the truth.
Some Big Mamas are even younger.
Big Mama's doing the splits on the, okay.
Yo, is it after 9 o'clock? It ain't quite 9 o'clock yet.
Okay.
Shauna said, full course meals, can be cooked in 30 minutes.
I agree. Is she talking about Hungry Man? Or a banquet meal?
She's talking about full course, a real full
Marie
meal
Callender's.
that you can.
Is that what she's talking about? Marie Callender's? She wants a banquet meal? Because the banquet meal comes with the meal. It comes with the little corn and meat seasoning. It comes with the mashed potatoes that you have to heat up twice because they're frozen in the middle even after you heat it up the regular time. And it comes with the little brownie.
I cannot right now. I cannot. Our intern is over here dying, y'all. Shout out to Gizmo. He is losing it over here fooling with Dre.
So she's
on this good old Wednesday, rainy night.
So she's right. A full course meal can be made.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, absolutely. You just got to heat up. It might take a little longer because you got to heat up the
I guess
potatoes.
I don't get it because even as busy as I am, I'm always busy. I'm always working.
Yes.
I managed to cook 2-3 meals in one setting.
You were raised under a different level of society, sweetheart. You were raised where
cooking
cooking was
one meal.
You were raised when cooking was a necessity and fast food was almost like a treat. Like you got to go to Wendy's because you might have been good or you got good grades that week or the teacher didn't call home from school that week.
Crazy.
Now, Wendy's, that 4 for 4 is a necessity.
The 4 for 4.
I like
the 4 for 4.
Yeah, the 4 for 4 is like...
And I love Kings. Shout out to my crew at Kings on 18th. They know my order. They know I'm rolling through twice a week with that order. They see me come through the door. They know what it is.
So fast food has been turned into a necessity for life as compared to...
I'm sad at this, y'all.
I'm surprised you're just now finding this out.
Okay, Dre,
Why do you think? Okay, think of all the people you've seen who do cooking classes. Why do you think they're always sold out? Every person, shout out to Miss Sakina Bunch. Shout out to the people who do the cooking class, and they're sold out because
Shell, because she does them. But I thought it was because people are interested in learning new techniques and a different way of doing things. Because everybody cooks, seasons, does things different.
They are wanting to learn new techniques. More or less, they're trying to learn a technique because they ain't got one of their own. So they're just trying. They're there to learn. They're there to learn. Okay, you can't just put. You gotta thaw stuff out. Do you know how amazing the concept of thawing is to some people?
Quit playing with me.
If they don't know that you have to take the chicken out of the freezer. If you try to put...
quit playing.
Hold on. Think about how many YouTube videos and how many things you've seen, these funny little videos that are supposed to be like cooking instructionals.
I don't watch them.
But it's because all of a sudden you see an explosion happen in the kitchen.
I don't watch that.
It's because the woman took the frozen chicken out of the package and put it directly in the grease, and now she's looking for an apartment to rent because her house blew up.
There's actual videos of this?
Yes. Yes. There are more dysfunctional videos than there are functional.
So maybe I'm surprised because I'm not aware that this is a thing. Like, you know me well enough to know I don't really pay attention to other people's ongoings, and I'm not like this one here. He's shocked that I'm not into reality TV. Like,
and I understand that you might not have to be.
I don't have time.
You're not going to necessarily see these videos, but you're going to see like dudes are getting skinnier because of the fact that women are cooking less.
I still see some thick. Shout outs to my thick guys.
I mean, we're still here. We're still here. I'm still here because I cook for myself. But the ones who are living with somebody, like, they're suffering.
Like I said, what's up, my thick guys?
Like, sheesh, man. I'm talking about.
Not talking about him.
Look, you see a whole lot more potato chips being bought because that's the only thing that they can eat because their girl is not going to cook, or that she's going to try to cook, and they're going to end up in the emergency room.
So how is America still obese? Answer that question. Because how is our community still dealing with high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, obesity, all of those things? Then please explain this to me.
Because they're all in the drive-thru because they can't cook. That's
why.
It
cannot be everybody.
Look at
it can't be.
There are 3.
And somebody lady, she just said he's not lying for real. Y'all. I'm done.
There are 2 on Broadway. There are 2 McDonald's, 4 places to buy chicken. There was
wait a minute, but why do you know the exact number?
I'm throwing these numbers out here. Some of these things have to be confirmed. I'm sure somebody knows it too. But there's a Rally's. There are at least on this one street on Broadway, there are at least 20 fast food restaurants, and not one of them
Broadway to Broadway.
From Shawnee Park to Bardstown Road.
Okay, I'll give you that.
And not one of them drive-thrus is never empty. The Fo drive-thru looks like Aaliyah's getting ready to perform in the indoors. I don't know why that one, but this is the situation. That's the reason why high blood pressure, because of the fact that they all using the what's it called, salt, the ocean salt that they use on the fries now. Everybody's in the drive-thru. Sea salt, yeah, ocean salt.
He called it freaking ocean salt.
Okay.
OMG.
There's salt in the ocean, but hey, you never know. There might be people who don't know that either.
Yeah, I'm through for the night. Like, yeah, I'm ready to.
Look, that's you asked the question, and I gave you the answer. The next time you're driving down Broadway,
I'm trying to get to wherever the heck I'm going. I'm not thinking about people or what they doing.
There's a White Castle that stays packed. Indies.
It do, because I be leaving from here late at night in the morning.
And that's every White Castle. All the White Castles.
They be sold out. So
yes.
And then the Indies stays sold out.
Mm-hmm. Dino's, even though they're selling crack kits out of there, they're still selling chicken too. So that's still sold out.
Hashtag disclaimer. Power 106 FMKY Radio did not say that.
No.
I had that opinion.
No.
Do not
that
sue
was on
us.
That was on WHS 11.
Okay, but you said it on Power 106 FMKY Radio.
Right now, I'm a guest of this radio show. So,
And I'm saying we did not say it. All guests' views and opinions and expressions are their own. We're not responsible.
it doesn't have to be an opinion. I'll post a link later. But even in the midst of them selling what they're selling out there, they're still selling chickens and biscuits too. So that isn't scaring anybody away. Plus, there's a shooting
They
over
do
there.
got some of the best chicken though.
I don't
I
know
hate to
that.
say
I'm not
it.
willing to risk my life.
But other
Over
people go
there.
get that chicken for me to have had it, so I know about that chicken.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's some of the best chicken. But yes, there's a lot that happens over there. A whole lot.
The only place I've actually gone to like risk my life for food has been my man at the barbecue grill at Cole's place. I don't remember what your man's name is.
Oh,
but homeboy
Mr. Jerry.
gets busy on the grill.
Shout out to Mr. Jerry.
Shout out to you, bro.
I'm mad I miss his ribs,
Oh
yo.
man, is he still over there?
I don't even know.
I don't know, man. I'm
I'm gonna have to call Mr. Cole and find out when Mr. Jerry's gonna be there. But I haven't heard that. I ain't seen or heard about Mr. Jerry, and nobody's posted about Mr. Jerry and them rib tips.
But think about how every time you turn around, there's a new restaurant popping up. It's because people aren't cooking like that anymore. This is the first time you've ever seen the shelves at Walmart this empty.
I'm just saying, like, for all the food to be gone, I'm just confused to how if everybody's fighting over food
now.
because of COVID-19. If they don't know how to cook, why are they buying all the food?
Because now they got time to experiment. Now they got time to go on YouTube and look some stuff up, how to make ground beef. Now they can look this thing up and look, you set the temperature on the stove, you put a little something on the
Yo, they got
pan.
such a thing called deep fryers, convection ovens, air fryers, like
Yeah, but
tell
they
them-
have to watch the videos in order to learn how to use this stuff. Look, they got
It's
time
not
now.
that hard.
As soon as they got the memo that we get ready to be home for 2 weeks, and they looking over at Khalil and saying, "Oh Lord, he's gonna want me to cook something. I'm gonna have to learn how to do this."
I can't. This is too
Now
much
it came
for my
time for
brain.
them to start looking at cookbooks, start looking at YouTube videos. Martha Stewart wasn't just on Martha Stewart for no reason. Like, she was actually doing something on this daggone TV. So let me look and see what she was actually doing. Okay? What is
need a
Patti
whole
LaBelle so
brain.
popular for besides singing? Why is people buying her food? Maybe I need to pay attention to what she's making and find out how to make the same thing. And that's what they on there at their house now doing, trying to figure out. They open up this box of macaroni and cheese, pouring the shells out, looking at the cheese, figuring that out, trying to figure out how long it's going to take them to boil the noodles so they don't end up too sticky or they don't still end up crunchy. Have you ever had crunchy macaroni and cheese?
What the?
Yeah. So that's happening right now. I guarantee. Shout out to all my people out there out here in Louisville. There have been 3 servings of at least crunchy macaroni and cheese served this week since this has been going on. I'm talking about it feels like they're eating cheesy potato chips. This is the situation because of the fact that they cannot cook. I'm sorry that this is so shocking to you. Here's the other reason why you wouldn't know this is because you're not a single man having to deal with a girlfriend or a girl that you're talking to.
That's why I can't get rid of my ex-husband and people and stuff either. So
We're not opening that book. We'll
Just
leave that one on the
saying.
shelf. Leave that one in the library.
I cook and I
Okay, yeah.
didn't know this was a real thing, y'all.
Why do you think that there's
Just
been
take
so
my
many?
glass, put it on in the pocket, and just be okay.
When females make posts about I'm cooking this or that and the other, the dudes jump in there and say, "Can I get a plate?" The females are in there too. Like, "Can I get a plate too?" Because they
Well,
can't
only
make it.
my
Shout out to Natasha Wade.
only my I would say my club sisters and certain folk be like, "Yo, I need a bowl, I need a plate."
Well, because
And
the
I
rest of
tell everybody show up. They know where. If you know where I live at, you know my door is always open for a meal. So, but most people don't jump on my post and say that.
Well, one, they think you're mean, so they're not going to come to you asking
I know,
for it.
right?
And 2, they don't know where you live, so to ask, "Hey, where do you stay at?" They're not going to ask that question either.
You think
So
everybody really think I'm mean?
enough people think you're mean for you to still have leftovers even after you say, "Come and get a plate."
I never have leftovers.
Well, enough people know then. Well, they know they can bring 2 or 3 because they know that nobody else is coming outside of the few people that normally come.
Shout out to the divas.
But yeah, whenever
They come
these,
over all the time.
there'd be more females in those posts saying, "Can I get a plate?" than there are guys.
I guess I mean.
So yes, that happens. That
Okay.
definitely happens. Absolutely.
really, sis, so I am mean, but she will feed. She says she is mean, but she will feed us.
You gotta put up with the attitude, but she's still gonna let you get a fork.
I'm not mean. I just mean well, and I love you guys and want the best for everybody.
Look, even her explanation of not being mean still includes the word mean in it.
I'm not being mean. I just want the best for everybody. And I happen to probably be younger than most of everybody in my circle, but I act like the mama.
Okay.
So it's just my nature.
All right, Mama. Can you make sure that all the people in your circle know how to cook too?
Everybody, well, sorry, Chi-Chi, love you, but she's about the only one that I could say probably doesn't cook that I know.
Why would you name her?
Because she's on the live and she just said, yep, LOL. She just said, yep, LOL.
Oh,
She
man.
like the only one I could think that don't cook out of everybody that like is in my circle. Yeah, she about the only one.
There's a couple young ladies I've seen that can actually throw down in the kitchen. Like my age, our age range.
I'm older than you, remember? I'm old. Remember that?
You
Yeah.
are.
Oh, okay.
You are still, but I'm still. But let's continue.
You
the
said
point.
she does cook china. Chi-Chi, you done started cooking and I ain't been invited over? Now we got a problem.
She's still trying to figure things out.
No, it sounds like Shana done ate a couple dang on meals, so she over here co-signing. I ain't got an invite.
Okay, now it's turning personal.
Yeah, y'all done started something. Now I'm gonna be knocking on the door. I know where y'all live. I'm on a plate.
Well, for the rest of the young ladies who don't know how to cook, this is their week to figure it out.
Not they week.
This is their time to figure it out. You're off work for
We
a little
do need
while.
a chicken date, but I want a meal since you cooking for Shauna and I ain't got an invite. I ain't been invited for food and wine.
Hold on, what you gotta find out what she's cooking. She might not, be confident enough to be inviting everybody over. The young lady she's inviting over might be her test dummy. Or
Shauna, I hate that. She's usually our guinea pig for everything.
See, exactly.
I hate to say
So that's
sorry,
the reason
Shauna,
why
you
she's
usually
getting
are our
those
guinea pig.
invitations. You're
But
not.
now it sounds like, because she's talking about it's been great. So now it's done happened multiple times. I'm feeling some kind
Okay, so
I
she's
done got
moving
left
up
out.
to be able to spread it
I miss
across
you too.
everybody else.
That's all right. I'm going to show with some wine and I'm expecting some food. A matter of fact, G, where my brother at?
See, look at the pressure you're putting on
Baked
this poor
chicken and
person.
spaghetti is the... Yo, dog, see.
What?
Now, sister, we gonna have a I'm calling you tomorrow. We gonna have a whole conversation because chicken's a thing between all of us. So you gotta understand me and my club sisters. Chicken holds a special place for us. And she done made some chicken and spaghetti, and I didn't get a plate. I got an issue.
Does everybody feel the same way about chicken?
And I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. So how y'all leaving me out? So now I'm about to have a whole spoil moment.
Yeah. So what chicken, what is the best fried chicken in Louisville to you? Since your chicken holds such a special place. Because I was just going to do the Indies versus Kings things, but you already going to say Kings. What's the best fried chicken in Louisville?
That I've had?
Yes. In your opinion?
I'm going to have to say Big Mama's.
Big Mama's. Okay.
If we talk about straight restaurant fried chicken,
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say probably Big Mama's fried chicken.
The best I've had in Kentucky was Po Folks when it was open. But here recently, I'd say the Eagle is pretty good. The Eagle on Bardstown Road is.
She said, "Nah, you are mother."
The youngest is the mama.
I hate to say it, but in that situation, usually I am. I hate to be. I'm probably the bossiest, but I'm actually the baby.
So now that you're armed with this information, do you feel bad for these people that can't cook? Do you want to do a cooking class? Don't you feel compelled?
I don't like enough people for that. No.
No. I'm talking about like an online cooking class.
No.
Film yourself making stuff.
Didn't you just say I was mean? So why would people want to do a freaking cooking class with me if I'm
Not
mean?
necessarily a cooking class, but hey, at 7:00 I'm going to show y'all how to make chicken Alfredo. Well, that's pretty much the only thing that happened.
She said, Shauna said she would know the best chicken in Louisville. She said Exit 76, but it's gone now.
Exit 76.
Exit 76. What's Exit 76?
That sounds like something that's only open after 1 a.m.
I don't know what that is, but apparently she said it's off of Exit 76.
Where is Exit 76 in Louisville? Anybody?
Po Folks? Is that what it's called, y'all? Po Folks?
Oh man, Po Folks used to have the best fried chicken.
Okay, so that's what they talk about, Po Folks.
I think Po Folks, man. Is there still Po Folks in
No,
Louisville?
they said it's gone.
Oh, okay. Yo, Po folks, I think helped.
I think that's before my time there.
Man, listen, Po folks helped induce my puberty. That's how good the chicken was. I'm talking about that chicken made me feel things I wasn't supposed to feel at age 8. That chicken was great.
Okay, so this place must have shut down before 2006.
It was all across the country. So it was like in the realm of Ponderosa and Sizzler. So
It wasn't up in Indianapolis.
well, that's a different animal. So Indianapolis is a different kind of city.
It absolutely is.
Yeah,
So I'm just saying, if it wasn't in Indianapolis,
I'm sorry.
no, it was a gas station coming back from Tennessee, LOL. Gas station chicken. Exit 76.
I don't have a problem with gas station chicken. Shout out to Dodges. I'm good with Dodges.
Yo, Dodgers has actually got some dope. The one going down to Fort Knox, they got some decent little chicken, yo.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. All right. So all that, I try to deter all that away from the fact that you were getting ready to pressure homegirl to make you a meal.
My sister gonna cook for me. She know I will knock on the door.
Oh my goodness. So what else do you think this Corona thing is affecting as far as it's shutting down clubs. I hate to say it, and even
It's
though
shutting down everything.
Even though I don't go to clubs, I hate that for y'all. Especially Virtue. That's just a simple place to go and kick it.
It's almost like Cheers.
It is.
It's almost like Cheers.
Just something simple like that. And now, as a result, we have to wonder, when people don't have anything to do, what are they going to do?
Yeah, I've heard people say they're bringing house parties back.
That's cool too. I'm down for a house party. I'm down to slap some people around some spades. Let's do that.
I mean, I'm all good for a house party. I think the problem's gonna be is the aftershocks of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because with businesses being shut down and them still having bills piling up, employees, things of that nature, like coming back to this and people being out of work, it's not gonna be an easy fix. So like somebody was talking about this whole stimulus check thing, where are people gonna spend it at? Like if everything's shut down and closed, now, is it money that they can put towards their bills and things? Absolutely.
Right.
But they're saying they wanted to stimulate the economy and to keep businesses alive. But if all the businesses are closed that need that money, how is it going to help them?
Well, hopefully some of those businesses have some kind of way of staying open. Shout out to the Lady Brazilianaire. Shout out to Angels Therapeutic Massage. Shout out to my man, of course, Matters of the Heart. Matters of the Heart is... he's mobile, so he doesn't have maybe some of the same overhead that some of those other businesses do.
Yeah.
But he's still
the beauty
a
shops,
customer-based
barber shops,
circumstance.
the nail salons, our nail techs, like all of our local community businesses, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Definitely working on something for y'all here at Power 106. Me and Dre gonna have a conversation about it, y'all. We'll definitely let you guys know, but we definitely are wanting to help out in any way that we can. But I think it's gonna be hard to bounce back, and then it's just the whole thing of not only getting through the shutdown period, but then it's like there's going to be a rebuilding period.
Yes.
Like, are people going to be able to rebuild and bounce back from it? Or are they going to be able to still even have their businesses?
True.
Like, it's a lot of things that's going to come with this.
Yes.
And a lot, even if, let's just say, knock on wood, let's say by mid-April, everything's back up, open, running.
Mm-hmm.
They've combated it. It's still going on, but businesses can go back to running, this, that, and the third, still taking precautions. The thing that would boost our economy here, and I'm only speaking for Louisville, Kentucky area, is not going to happen. It won't happen for 5 more months.
Yeah.
How do you boost the economy here back? How do you rebuild these businesses? Because that's money that they count on annually anyway. And to now have this shutdown period and not have that, I don't know. I think it's going to be really, really, really rough and really, really bad.
And at that point in time, that's when it's time for you to start advertising, start letting it be known that you're back out there, you might have to pull a couple things, along the lines of making it friendly for people trying to patronize your business, because their money might not be the same. Like maybe, and I hate doing this to people, but maybe some kind of a discount on certain things to get people back in their deals.
Yeah.
some of the things that happen. Vendor
Okay,
fairs.
so here's a suggestion that I am going to throw out there. So for businesses that have reoccurring loyal clientele, definitely look out for your peoples.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely have something for them once you get back open and running your business, because to show that your appreciation. That's one thing off the dribble, and we all know everybody's hurting and everybody's going through some different things financially with this, and you can't always afford to. But for your clientele that stays loyal and comes back,
a customer appreciation day is necessary.
Something.
Yes.
For businesses looking for new clientele, you're gonna have to get out here and hustle with that marketing. Y'all gonna street promos.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can't rely on social media no more, y'all. Y'all gonna have to find different ways to promote.
Advertising Leo, put flyers out there.
Radio.
Independent
radio.
By any means necessary, making sure your word gets back out there and doing whatever you need to do to make sure that you're helping to also uplift other businesses as well. It's going to be a thing where everybody's depending on everybody.
Everybody needs to shop local, and we've been saying that here in Louisville for years. They say keep Louisville weird, support all of the local businesses, keep it in the communities and all of that. This is the time that really is going to have to happen. We have to start circulating the dollars back into our community. When you go and shop, and there's nothing wrong with shopping chain franchise, but that money doesn't stay in the community aside from keeping somebody employed. So there's nothing wrong with that, but don't forget your local businesses.
And at the same time, for some of those businesses, I understand that some of them will end up losing some money from this circumstance, but don't go trying to raise your prices to make all your money back at this particular juncture.
Price gouging is illegal still, people.
Don't try to make it all back at once. It's going to be a slow dollar climb, and because if you mess around, you come back and you upped your services another 50% to try to make your money back from what you lost over the last month, that's how you lose people. So don't do that. That's a tip. Don't do that to yourself. Like if your service at one point in time was 15 minutes for $30, it doesn't need to be $75 now, because then those people are going to look at you like no, and then they will find someplace else to go to, and you'll lose the people that you did have. So don't do that.
Definitely you want to retain and keep your customers, people. So,
and all the events that were going on, shout out to my man Davin Anderson. He had a fashion show coming up this week that has been postponed. All the concerts I know some of y'all were looking forward to, whether they were Derby related or not, I know y'all were looking forward to them. Some of those have been postponed or canceled, so you definitely need to check and see.
Concerts, all of that. A lot of them are being rescheduled as of this point. A lot of people are doing a lot of rescheduling, but a lot of the issue is, once again, a lot of these venues get booked out a year ahead in advance. Mm-hmm. So y'all be patient, give them a minute, because some people are trying to just reschedule or instead of canceling altogether. But definitely, check your emails, reach out, be patient. A lot of these promoters and people who do these events, there's a lot that they already have put into it, and now there's a lot they got to try to figure out, especially because there's so many moving parts when doing events. So definitely shout out to all of the event promoters and people who put on, a lot of the stuff that comes through the city and the state. So
and some of them don't even know when they can reschedule things for. They're just they're going for a date that sounds good and is optimistic that it might actually work. But we don't have an actual date or time frame as far as when this will all be over with and when they will allow meetings bigger than 10 people.
Yo, why somebody had a meme talking about Kiki Wyatt and that? I said, you know what, y'all.
I don't know nothing about that. Nope.
I
You're
said,
not going to do that to me. Nope.
I'm like, that was wrong, y'all. That was so wrong. She can't go home to her kids. I said, what the? Y'all wrong for that one. Whoever came up with that meme was wrong for that.
If that's the case, shout out to my man Lil Boosie. Okay, yeah.
I was gonna say he might be in the same boat.
Yeah. So, but at the same time, while that's going on, make sure you stay tuned to us for all updates. As soon as we get them, you will put them out to you all. If there's an update that you all have upcoming or something that you all know about that you think we should know about, feel free to inbox us. If there's something you think that we should discuss on air, if there is a business that needs promoting, get with us. We'll talk to you about that as well. Any one of us that you see with Power 106, feel free to reach out to us, and we will definitely make sure that you know the information that you need to know in regards to getting in contact with us and getting the word out on whatever needs to be known. So if you are an independent business that is still going to try to run and try to make this thing happen even through it all, as long as it's in a legal way of doing so, we will do what we can to help make sure that the word gets out on what it is that you're trying to do. Help us help you, okay? Make sure that you reach out to us, and if there's anything that we can do to help keep things afloat in the city of Louisville, if there's something you think that we should do more of or talk more about, hey, get with us, and we'll definitely do our part.
And definitely stay tuned. If you are not already following our Facebook or Instagram, go follow at Power 106 FMKY Radio. We have been sharing any and all updates, press conferences, news, articles, anything that is relevant to what is going on. We definitely have been sharing that information and will continue to. I believe starting next week, our promotions director is wanting us to all start doing a live once a day from the page to give updates and things. So I will definitely update y'all on that. But we definitely are trying to make sure we continue to be the independent voice for the people and make sure you guys are getting information that's not watered down, it's been vetted.
It's factual.
It's not out of hysteria or anything sarcastic. We just want to make sure you guys have information, have the resources, know what's going on. And definitely, we are definitely trying to support our community. So,
and keep in mind that this is all happening during election year. So keep tabs on what's happening with that as well. This is a coincidence.
I'm just gonna say there's a whole meme about that too. Every election year, every epidemic that's happened.
And you can have your feelings about it. Some people are scared to death about this. Some people are pretty conservative about this. My personal feelings. I survived swine flu, bird flu,
H1N1, Zika,
Ebola, salmonella whenever they were trying to poison our chicken, mad cow, and my mama. So with all that I survived, I think I might make it through this. And if I do go out, I'm going out happy. 2020 is going to be, if it's going to be my last year, I'm going to make it worth it. Yeah. So with that being the case, make sure whatever way you feel about it, you live it the way that you feel about it. If you're concerned, you're self-quarantine. If you say, forget this, I'm getting on the road and I'm off work involuntarily, so I might as well take advantage of it. Hey man, live your best life. Go down to the beach. Enjoy yourself.
Yo, that was crazy though. It was all them people on the beach.
Mm-hmm. Those are the ones that are like, man, look, if I'm going out.
But yo, did you see the news report? They said that the cases down there shot up over 24 hours. Like hundreds of people tested positive after that. And I was like, dang.
Probably need to build that. Trump needs to go ahead and build that wall that he was talking about around Florida.
I heard that Mexico has said they waiting on this wall to happen. They ready for it. Somebody said they was ready.
Oh boy.
Okay, so let me go ahead and ask you this question. How do you feel about the commentary that people are dying that have never died before, and it's the Chinese virus?
You have to look at the source of the comments more so than the context.
First of all, how do people die that they never died before die? I'm confused. How does that work? Anybody got an answer for that yet? Because I've seen where people been posting, and I'm just like, first of all, let's look who we talk about. Secondly,
that's what I'm talking about.
How does that work?
You have to look at the source of what's being said more so than the context. The context completely gets alleviated when you look at who's saying it. So yeah, I don't pay attention to half of some of it. I guess it sounded good in his head whenever he said it.
I'm just saying, don't he have like a whole press secretary and people who's supposed to write his speeches and stuff?
I'm pretty sure he does, but now there's a thing of actually people doing that and him paying attention and reading it. or him just freestyling and him saying what feels
What
good.
I'm loving is the transcripts of this timeline of this whole situation. People have, transcripted out every statement he's made. It's quite entertaining.
I think he passed up George W. Bush about 2 years ago as far as ridiculous things.
I'm just saying.
And just imagine,
But y'all voted for him.
There's a small chance they're gonna vote for him again, and he's gonna be in there another 4 years, and we get more of that then. So, hey.
All I'm gonna say is y'all keep voting for him if y'all want to. Keep it up.
We are.
Y'all ain't learned your lesson yet? Okay.
Now you say that, and then if these people start getting $2,000 checks in from the stimulus
I
package.
don't give a good hoot.
I know you don't, but some of them.
Yeah.
You see some of those memes pop up, like, let me get a $5,000 check from our president. You better stop talking about him then. Then he's going to become my president once they get that check with that comment in.
Guess what?
Yep.
It's a one-time check, and it'll never happen again. I bet you that much. And I bet you there's something behind it.
But
I'm sorry. There's going to be something that's going to come behind that one.
But they said that whenever the one stimulus package went out about 10 years ago. Remember when they sent us $300-400?
The Democrats had control.
They did, but they said
the Democrats don't have control.
You're gonna have to pay taxes on it, and nothing ever came of it. It was the check, you got it, and that was it. Hopefully,
but it was one check. Now they're talking more money, multiple checks. Come on now.
Hey.
And his commentary has been about the airlines, making sure the airline business and industry stays afloat.
I think they'll be all right.
And yet nobody's talking about these bombings that has happened. Nobody's talking about this locust plague that's going on over in Africa. I'm just saying there's other things that are happening.
Mm-hmm.
And yet.
Because those aren't attention grabbers like a worldwide epidemic. You know, this is the first of its kind of our generation.
Yeah, that's true.
So that being the case, this is the number one.
But they freak. Okay, I hate to say it, but when the whole little Zika with wasn't it the mosquitoes?
Mm-hmm. That wasn't even
the
as
H1N1.
We weren't as worried.
Bird flu.
When we weren't worried about that as much as we were whenever they started messing with our chicken. When they started messing with the chicken and get all of a sudden
I hate to say it, our community lost it. They was like,
the suicide rate went up by 117%.
Our community kind of lost it behind the chicken.
And that's partially because of the fact the ones I told you can't cook, they couldn't make chicken Alfredo anymore because there was something wrong with the chicken. So now they couldn't cook it all.
All I'm saying is, he get in for another 4 years, it's gonna be some mess. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I agree.
Because that's like somebody doing something for somebody and then holding it over their head or throwing it in their face. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm just saying it's gonna be more to it. That's just my opinion, though.
So be prepared in every shape, form, or fashion.
If he does another 4 years, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Just be prepared. Just be prepared for everything, and don't be surprised at anything.
Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in to me and the Ladies Room KY Radio here on Power 106.3 FM. Definitely go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at me and the Ladies Room KY Radio, and Power 106 FM KY Radio and www.kyheartmedia.com, and on all streaming platforms. You can catch us 24/7. We also have a YouTube channel. I need y'all to go and subscribe to the YouTube channels. Power 106 FM KY Radio and Meet in the Ladies Room KY Radio. We are on YouTube, y'all. So we definitely upload all our episodes. So definitely go follow those. You can tune in to old episodes. Stay tuned to us all the time. We are going to try to keep you guys up to date with everything that is going on. And like he said, if y'all have things that y'all would like to see us talk about, anything that you think we need to get the word out about, definitely hit us up. Once again, it's your girl, Miss Naughty, my special guest.
And this, of course, is Drea Gemini. I speak on the radio every Saturday morning on Power 106. Also on my Facebook Live page. If you want to find me on Facebook, it is Andre Williams. I know there's several Andre Williamses, so type in Andre Williams Fort Knox, and you'll probably see my page pop up. That's probably the best way you'll be able to see it at that point in time. You want to find me on Instagram. Instagram is andre.williams.thebusinessman. My Instagram.
He is the only person I know got that long of a name on Instagram, yo. Real talk.
It works.
Not being funny.
It works.
But I'm like, that is the longest name forever.
Yeah, it works. So I'm not on Instagram that much, but I know I need to start getting.
He
on
also
some more.
has a whole Facebook page called Speak On It Radio that he's not on that I do. But yeah, that's neither here nor there.
It's not anywhere near there, here, or any of it, but it's okay. Yeah.
He needs to work on that, y'all.
Yeah. So again, this is Andre Williams, Power 106, Speak On It Radio, alongside Miss Nadi with Meeting in the Ladies Room.
Yo, thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, shout outs to this week's sponsors, the New Physique Body Contouring Studio. Shout outs to Candy Brews by Lemon Drop Rolling Bar. Shout outs to Dreams Beauty Studio. Shout outs to Matters of Heart Natural Products and Essential Oils. Diamond Elite Design Customs and the Diamond Divas of Louisville. We love you guys. Everybody stay strong, stay safe out there, and we will be back next week. I can't tell you what. Well, actually, I can tell you. I got one guest I know for a fact coming next week. Shout out to, is it Sex, Love, Magic?
Love, Sex and Magic.
Love, Sex, and Magic. Shout out to Miss Bree. She is going to come through and see the studio. And I caught you this time, a little creeper. He didn't get me today, y'all. Y'all know we go through this every week. Every week we go through this, but I caught him this time. I saw him coming, y'all. Shout out to DJ Mr. Yeah. He is up next with Slow Jams Louisville, here live on Power 106.3 every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Y'all know he's my creeper. He comes and tries to scare me every week in this window, y'all. Every week he usually get me. This week he didn't. I'm proud of me this week. I was paying attention, y'all. See, the Rona got me aware of my surroundings, y'all. But y'all stay safe. We love you guys. Stay tuned. We will talk to y'all later.
Be easy. Take care.